Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
저희 방송은 다양한 언어를 제공합니다. 다음을 참고하세요. suprememastertv.com/schedule.
You don't have to harass or be unjust to somebody just because he's in the opposite party.
Yes, ma'am.
Just because I supported former President Trump because he's a good president and he's a Republican doesn't mean I go on also and accuse or try to harm other Democrats.
Yes.
Yeah, the Democratic Party has many good presidents and many good governors and many good government officials.
Please keep watching to find out more.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
Today's episode will be presented in English with subtitles in Arabic, Aulacese, also known as Vietnamese, Bulgarian, Chinese, Czech, English, French, German, Hindi, Hungarian, Indonesian, Japanese, Korean, Malay, Mongolian, Persian, Polish, Portuguese, Punjabi, Romanian, Russian, Spanish, Telugu, and Thai. Sveiki, jubilant friends. Sveiki means hello in Latvian, the official language of Latvia. My name is Gustavs. The tender-hearted Latvians always appreciate people such as yourselves who wholeheartedly care for Mother Nature and always try their best to keep our environment protected and clean. Latvia is a country in northeastern Europe with a shoreline that meets the Baltic Sea and inland neighbors that include Russia, Belarus, Estonia, and Lithuania. The landscape is graced with lush meadows, rivers, and lakes, as well as more than 50% of the country being covered by forests. With conservation policies first initiated in the 16th century, Latvia now has more than 600 protected national parks and nature reserves. The beautiful and vibrant capital city of Riga features a distinctive old town as well as an outstanding collection of buildings with Art Nouveau design. Other classic structures include the Latvian National Opera and Ballet, which hosts some 200 performances a year and features such talent as the renowned Latvian ballet dancer Elsa Lemon. Music is also at the heart of Latvian identity, and a myriad of festivals celebrate the nation's rich Baltic culture and history. The most well-known is the Latvian Nationwide Song and Dance Festival, which brings together thousands of participants and spectators. Choirs and folk dance groups perform in colorful costumes that are representative of their region. This joyful event has been recognized by UNESCO as a masterpiece of oral and intangible cultural heritage of humanity. We were thrilled to introduce Scenic Latvia to you, welcoming viewers. We pray that God grants you a long life of bringing joy to others. For decades, Supreme Master Qinghai has illuminated our world with her divine teachings. A fully enlightened master, she imparts the Guanyin method of meditation to those desiring to immediately discover the God nature within, to achieve in one lifetime eternal liberation from the cycle of transmigration. The Guanyin method has been practiced by all enlightened masters, such as the worshipped world-honored one Shakyamuni Buddha, the worshipped Son of God Jesus Christ, the venerated master and philosopher Confucius, the venerated Lord Krishna, the venerated master and philosopher Lao Tzu, the venerated Lord Mahavira, the beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji, and many more. Supreme Master Qinghai emphasizes that if we always remember God, render selfless service to others, and follow the laws of the universe, we will reach our highest potential as humans and truly understand our purpose on earth. An extraordinary living example of compassion, she lovingly and regularly sends material and financial assistance to refugees, the homeless, natural disaster victims, and others needing relief. Supreme Master Qinghai respectfully thanks all special individuals, organizations, leaders, and governments for all your genuine, loving, ongoing support. May heaven bless you forevermore. We, the Supreme Master Qinghai International Association members, are also sincerely grateful for your expressive kindness, wishing you the best. Supreme Master Qinghai receives love and recognition from various organizations, media, governments, individuals, and many awards, such as the 2006 Gusi Peace Prize, considered the Nobel Peace Prize of the East, the World Spiritual Leadership Award in 1994, the Mahavir Award in 2008, February 22nd and October 25th, both proclaimed as the Supreme Master Qinghai Day, an honorary citizen of the United States, etc., and has been honored throughout the years with numerous other awards and accolades for her outstanding philanthropic and humanitarian deeds. etc. We apologize for not being able to show many other awards and honors for lack of space and time. Supreme Master Qinghai respectfully thanks all special individuals, organizations, leaders, and governments for all your genuine, loving, ongoing support. May heaven bless you forevermore. We, the Supreme Master Qinghai International Association members, are also sincerely grateful for your expressive kindness, wishing you the best. A true voice for our beautiful animal friends, Supreme Master Qinghai promotes the peaceful, loving plant-based diet and envisions, with humanity's awakening to the sacredness of all life, a tranquil and glorious all-vegan world where animals and people live in respectful harmony. Her initiatives included alternative living flyer distribution, the International Vegan Restaurants, Loving Hut, vegan food companies, vegan fur products, Supreme Master Television, as well as writing and speaking to influential government and media leaders, participating in televised conferences on climate change, etc. Whether we are aware of it or not, her efforts have had an enormous influence on global awareness of the animal-friendly lifestyle and how this benevolent way can bring lasting peace among nations while saving our planet from climate change and disasters. Supreme Master Qinghai has traveled worldwide and held discourses with the public and her disciples on a variety of spiritual topics. In another conference on Wednesday, March 10, 2021, our most beloved Supreme Master Qinghai spent precious time to share her love and wisdom, answering some questions that members had on various topics. Today, we are blessed to present the insightful conference entitled The Story of Master Confucius and Xiang, Part 4 of 13, on Between Master and Disciples, given in English on March 10, 2021.
In some countries like Malaysia, when I was having a lecture there, I guess I told you already, but the government built some big condominiums, a few stories for the people who live in a small huts on the street, in a squalor, like a small hut with a metal roof, yeah?
Yeah.
And very, very shabby and very poor condition, of course. The government built those buildings for them. The rents are almost like a gift. Or maybe no rent. It depends on if they have money or not. I didn't ask, but very few people move up there. They continue to stay in their hut, opposite the street. You know, you can never please everyone, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Master.
And to blame the governor for that, oh my God. I have to say it's idiocy, okay? It's outright by us and unfairness. I am not sorry to offend anybody, because that's really what it is, idiocy, or personal hatred, or politically motivated, or whatever, personal reasons, and then leading some vulnerable people to get rid of the good governor like that. Very rarely you can find such a good governor. Okay, now what else do they want to accuse him of?
That's all I have for...
Okay, good. You think he deserves to be kicked out for all that you just
Not
read?
at all, Master.
No, huh?
No, not at all.
How many votes for him? Raise hands. Both of you. How many votes for the governor? Raise your hand. Higher. I don't see any hands. Oh, even if you're not American, you can vote. I mean, for me. Okay, good. Thank you. I saw all your hands. Yeah. Ah, yes. You're good. You're good. Yeah, we are a minority, but who knows? Maybe our voice is... maybe our voice counts. Yeah, okay? Right. My goodness, how many more good governors do they want to take out? Whew. I hope after the demons are gone, they will be awakened a little, but it takes some time for the influence to get out. You know, I'm too busy to check out all this stuff. I would have done it long ago if I was not so busy.
Yes, Master.
If you're working with the documents for me, you know how busy I am with not just SMTV, but businesses everywhere and the staff.
Yes, Master.
Some problems. They have their moods, their character, their own human personality, stuff like that. Yeah, and then I have to take care, etc., etc. Oh man, poor governor. You know, they should not. They should keep him forever. Yeah, not just 3 terms, 4, 5, 6 terms. Okay, huh?
Yes, Master.
My God, they really tried hard to get rid of him. It's not good, not fair.
Yes, Master.
People say that he closed all the businesses, closed schools and all that, and that's why they wanted to kick him out also. One of the reasons, right?
Yes, Master.
Okay. Why didn't they complain when there were many riots a long time ago on the streets? Before the election, the riots everywhere. And they burned houses and looted businesses and burned some police area or other things like that all over America. Why didn't they sue the governor then? Other governors. And some of the governors or some of the officials of some Democrat, big shot, like even Vice President Kamala, also encouraged them to have more. She said, must be more unrest. And even encouraged them to have more protests, more unrest on the streets, and bailing them out. Those who've been caught by the police, those who done more damage to the economy. We were already in a COVID-19, yeah? A lot of shops and people already lost business, lost job, and they have to go looting shops or burning the businesses and burning people's houses and all that and terrifying everybody. Almost the whole year long or even 1 year long. How come nobody say anything? Nobody sued these government officials or even the vice president. She did all that and much more. Others also. Nobody condemned them on anything. Not a big deal. But Governor Newsom, he closed the businesses, he closed the schools because he protects his citizens. Many others did that, and they say that reduced the infection until somebody flout or maybe reopen again, and then it increases the infection again, and then have to close again. Many countries did that. Many cities did that. Same like what he did. So they cannot just fire all the governors in the whole world. What can they do? They're just human. They did what everybody else thought was the best. Even also recommended by top medical experts.
Yes, Master.
But he was planning slowly to open because he wanted to open the school soon, but he needed more money. So he signed some checks, some money in order to reopen shops and schools. You know, the damage and all that they have to repair and have to reorganize in order to open. For example, I read somewhere that he prepared to open school in April. He didn't do worse than anybody else. In fact, he did better because that helped to contain the infection numbers in his state. It's reported like that in the newspaper, in the news. I don't have newspaper. I could just say newspaper, but I don't have. I just have the iPhone. I scan the headlines. And if there's something interesting, then I read a little further. Yeah. So Governor Newsom is really a good man. He did his best that any human can do in his situation, in his capacity. I could give him another Shiny World Leadership Award for good governor. Maybe we will do that. Okay? Yes. Not just for, yeah. Good. Me too. Me too. Oh, it's good that I go on retreat. So, in case this kind of accusations happen, who knows? Oh, so scary. So scary, my God. Whatever you do, they accuse you. or whatever you don't, they accuse you too. This world is truly like that. That's why no master can stay long. Otherwise, Jesus would have helped a lot of our people, and Buddha would have lived forever. According to the stories I read you, even Maya, the king of illusion, was able to shut the mouth of Anand, the closest assistant of the Buddha.
Wow.
So the Buddha asked him 3 times, I could stay forever in the world. And Anand said nothing. Anand wouldn't say, oh, please, thank you. Please stay forever. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, Master.
3 times the Buddha repeated the question. He did not ask the Buddha to stay. So the Mara came immediately afterward and said, you see, nobody wants you. Now I ask you, I invite you to go to Nirvana. Meaning, go die. You see that?
Yes, Master.
Yeah. Buddha, foremost disciple, one of the foremost 10 or 12 disciples, said nothing. Didn't ask the Buddha to stay. Buddha could not tell him, can you ask me to stay now? He could not, but he hinted. He said he had practiced something so that he doesn't have to die. He can stay forever. 3 times he told him. And Ananda just sat there like deaf, dumb, blind. Because Mara influenced him. He cannot think, he cannot hear, he cannot speak. You see that?
Yes, Master.
So all the people who wanted to harm the good governors like Cuomo and Newsom, they are also influenced by Maya. But you cannot just blame them. This country is karma. This is the world karma.
Yes, Master.
All right. Any other questions, by the way? Did I answer all your questions?
Yes, very much. Thank you very much, Master.
All of you satisfied?
Yes, Master.
Any counter votes?
No.
Any opposition party?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. You don't have to harass or be unjust to somebody just because he's in the opposite party.
Yes, Master.
Just because I supported former President Trump because he's a good president and he's a Republican doesn't mean I go on also and accuse or try to harm other Democrats.
Yes, Master.
Yeah, the Democratic Party has many good presidents and many good governors and many good government officials. We don't all know about them, of course. Yes?
Yes, Master.
Okay. So like Governor Cuomo, he's been voted 3 times. So he must be doing something good for the people.
Yes, Master.
And then Governor Newsom, how many times has he been voted? Or is it the first time?
This is the first time, Master.
First time. But he did so many things in such a short time. So some people are afraid he's going to continue, that's why. But that's not fair. Even if you are a Republican faithful, you should not unfairly harm someone else in the opposite party if they do good for people, right?
Yes, Master.
I mean, after all, if you are Republican or you are Democrat, you want to devote your life, your talents, just to help your country people.
Yes,
Yes.
So whoever, doesn't matter what party, if he's helping your country, helping your people, should have your support. Correct?
Yes.
Or at least not to do them harm, just because he's in the opposite party.
Yes,
Yes, Master.
Even we, the ignorant, the ignoramus think like that. How would the other people who should be in power, who should be taking care of the American people, not consider that? Not consider this ethic principle.
Yes.
Okay. Any other questions? I think we are done. Yes, Master. We even voted for him, right?
Yes,
Yes.
I mean, voted against the decision to call him out.
Yes.
Okay. I don't care how many million people that have been induced into voting him out. I think there's a very, very big mistake to do that. And let him do his work, man. He's a good boy.
Yes,
Yes, Master.
optimistic viewers, we appreciate your company for today's episode entitled The Story of Master Confucius and Xiang, Part 4 of 13 on Between Master and Disciples. Coming up next is Selections from the Sword of Wisdom for Thoroughly Ascertaining Reality by Mipam Rinpoche, Vegetarian. Verse 1 to 68, Part 1 of 2 on Words of Wisdom. Right after noteworthy news, please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more positive programming. May your minds be filled with good thoughts and positivity.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD.